Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH stars dazzle in terrific outfits for Halloween. RHOBH divas stun with their Halloween photos and sizzling Halloween outfits. Hollywood is synonymous with glamour, and what is Hollywood without its Beverly Hills community? The Real Housewives from the Beverly Hills neighborhood went all out this spooky season. Bravo Lebs, including Kyle Richards, Denise Richards, Erika Jayne, and Lisa Rinna, took to their social media, flaunting their costumes and ghostly spirits. The RHOBH divas have consistently delivered moments of glamour. Fans have always admired their fashion throughout the years. The Bravo wardrobe has surely undergone a major glow-up with the debut of the upcoming season, Rachel Zoe. Fans can certainly hope for delightful fashion moments this upcoming season, as the fashion maven joins the cast. RHOBH fans have overflowed the comment sections with admiration, love, and support for their favorites. "You're so stunning." One comment read. "Cute and hot at the same time," another agreed. "Did you find the fountain of youth?" one fan asked Erika Jayne. Some fans also filled the comment sections with all emojis. "Guess words were not enough to praise our divas." "Forever reigning queen," another netizen chimed in on Denise Richards' post. "Hello there, gorgeous." One fanboy also commented. "Been in love with you for 38 years. Give a man a chance," another fanboy pleaded with her. Chris Russell, Kyle Richards' hairstylist, posted her Halloween look, which earned a great deal of comments as well. "Wow! This is epic," one said. "Obsessed," another agreed. The RHOBH divas went all out, stunning everyone with their Halloween looks this year. Erika Jayne's seductive rabbit needed a separate fanbase as she looked divine in her Halloween pictures. Denise Richards, predictably true to herself, appeared to be a sultry bunny. Kyle Richards seemed to be a forest nymph blending fantasy with the magical craftsmanship of a hairdo. Erika Jayne stole hearts in her cute but seductive rabbit outfit. She stunned in a black bodysuit with a teasingly low-hung neckline, paired with matching black mesh stockings. The reality star accessorized her look with bedazzled black rabbit ears, paired with a bedazzled black bow choker. She ultimately completed the look with bedazzled white wristbands. Kyle Richards, one of the original Real Housewives, has put her best fashion foot forward by mixing fantasy with craftsmanship. Her hairdo was a moment in itself. The star's hairstylist sculpted deer antlers solely out of Richards' own hair, along with some extensions. Richards looked ethereal, like a forest nymph, in the pictures her stylist posted of her. She wore a black bodycon gown with a deep plunging neckline, and her voluminous hairdo. A few other notable Halloween looks from RHOBH alumni include those of Denise Richards and Lisa Rinna. Denise appeared to be a sexy, sultry bunny in a black plunging neckline bodysuit. She accessorized her look with black bunny ears, a bow choker, and white wristbands. On the other hand, Lisa Rinna turned heads as Elizabeth Taylor in a little black dress and black mesh stockings. She accessorized her look with an 80s hairstyle, black pointy heels, a black coat, and a bold red lip. For more such latest RHOBH stars updates, Halloween is always a high-stakes fashion showdown in Beverly Hills, but this year, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills elevated the holiday to couture status. Gone were the easy wigs and last-minute accessories. Instead, the women delivered a blend of fantasy, nostalgia, and jaw-dropping glamour that would impress even the most seasoned costume critics. The night unfolded like a glitter-covered runway, where imagination ruled and no detail, no bead, no sequin was spared. The evening began with a private estate party in the hills, an event rumored for weeks. Fans speculated which housewives would embrace the macabre, the glamorous, the silly, or the downright unexpected. One thing was certain, each star came ready to dazzle, and they absolutely delivered. Kyle Richards, a phantom in feathered noir. Kyle Richards set the tone early, arriving in a couture interpretation of the Phantom of the Opera's Christine Dat. The outfit wasn't just a costume, it was a production. Pale ivory layers cascaded behind her, and a jet black feathered mask covered half her face, expertly sculpted to curve into her cheekbones. The costume held a theatrical elegance, making Kyle look like she stepped directly from a Parisian stage. It was romantic without being overly dreamy, mysterious without losing its feminine refinement. Guests whispered that Kyle was inspired by her longtime love of theater. She floated through the party, gown trailing effortlessly, engaging everyone around her with striking grace. If Halloween had a regal queen, Kyle claimed the crown with ease. Dorrit Kemsley, Versace-clad fairy queen. Dorrit has never been one to do anything halfway, and her Halloween look proved it once again. Dressed as a fairy queen, Dorrit delivered a metallic blue and green gown layered with shimmering tulle and structured wings that fluttered with each movement. Tiny crystals glittered along her hairline, forming a delicate tiara that looked as though it had been spun from stardust. Her wings caught the light like stained glass, illuminating her from every angle. The level of fashion detail was so precise that guests wondered if the costume came straight from a fashion house. Dorrit confirmed later in the night that she sketched the design herself and commissioned a trusted atelier to bring it to life. The blend of warrior queen strength and whimsical femininity encapsulated Dorrit's signature style: bold, brilliant, unforgettable. Erika Jayne, Marilyn Monroe reborn. Erika Jayne leaned into her love of old Hollywood by resurrecting Marilyn Monroe for the night, but this wasn't a simple recreation. Erika merged classic glamour with futuristic edge. She wore a reimagined version of Marilyn's iconic white halter dress, this time redesigned in reflective satin, with a slit that stretched nearly to the hip. Platinum waves and statement diamonds finished the look, but Erika added a modern twist with silver mesh gloves and iridescent heels that shimmered like liquid chrome under the lights. Her makeup, though inspired by Marilyn's signature red lip, softened into a cooler tone to match the metallic palette. The result was a character who felt both familiar and boldly inventive, exactly the persona Erika brings to the show season after season. Sutton Strake, a dreamy silent film star. Sutton embraced vintage glamour with a costume inspired by the silent film era. She wore a silver sequined gown trimmed with ostrich feathers, reminiscent of early Hollywood ingenues. Her hair was bobbed into glossy finger waves, and tiny crystal teardrops were placed strategically beneath her eyes, lending an air of melancholy romanticism. Though her aesthetic leaned into the past, Sutton's presentation was fresh. She drifted through the venue with a theatrical softness, communicating through expressive gestures rather than words. Her decision to commit to the silent performance became one of the party's most memorable touches. Sutton transformed the costume into a living tribute to cinematic history, giving the night a striking moment of nostalgia. Garcelle Beauvais, Cleopatra reimagined. Garcelle Beauvais electrified the evening as Cleopatra. Instead of sticking to predictable gold and white, she chose jewel-toned emerald and sapphire fabrics draped with golden chains. Her headdress was a dramatic construction of sculpted serpents and turquoise ceramic beads, framing her face like a royal crown. Heavy eyeliner, sharp, dark, precise, highlighted her eyes, bringing the ancient queen to life. Garcelle's Cleopatra was regal yet modern. The costume honored tradition while embracing vivid, unexpected hues. With every pose, she commanded attention, and it was clear she relished portraying a woman known for her intelligence, beauty, and political power. The look became one of the night's most talked about transformations. Crystal Kong Minkoff, Couture Cat Burglar. Crystal Kong Minkoff brought sleek danger and fashion flair with her cat burglar costume. She donned a black, glossy bodysuit with sharp asymmetrical cutouts and a leather utility belt that gleamed under the lights. Her hair was pulled into a high ponytail, accented with a shimmering black ribbon. A sculpted mask hugged her features, giving her a sly, cinematic edge. Crystal's playful spirit shone through the performance. She stalked corners with exaggerated stealth, posed for photos atop velvet sofas, and even pretended to steal jewelry from amused guests. Her costume was simple in concept but dramatic in execution, proving that sometimes the most effective looks come from imagination paired with strong styling. The group dynamic. As the night progressed, the women mingled among cobweb-lined halls and pumpkin-filled terraces. Each costume was bold enough to stand on its own, but together, the cast painted a spectacular tableau of drama, glamour, and creativity. Guests were overwhelmed with visual splendor. It felt like wandering through a living museum of characters from different eras, fantasies, and worlds. Laughter echoed as the housewives posed for photos, competed in spooky-themed games, and shared stories behind their ensembles. Some fans later speculated that the evening might air on the show, given the amount of footage crew members were seen capturing. Whether or not Bravo releases the event, it certainly lived up to the hype. A night to remember. This Halloween, the RHOBH ladies proved that costumes can be more than outfits. They can be artistry, identity, and expression. From modernized Hollywood glam to modern fantasy couture, each woman showcased her own creative voice. In Beverly Hills, fashion is both a language and a legacy, and on this magical Halloween night, the housewives spoke fluently. Their dazzling costumes captured the imagination, ensuring the event will be remembered for seasons to come. The only question now, how will they possibly top it next year?